everyone, and welcome back to Naturally Nilly. So today I'm going to share with you how I make my homemade Indian style tacos. Let's go over the ingredients so we can get started. The first thing you're going to need is a finely chopped onion. I have a purple onion here, but you could use absolutely any onion that you have in your pantry. You will also need some black beans, and all you're going to do is just take the beans out of the can, rinse it really well, and then let it drain. You will need some taco seasoning mix alongside some other spices such as red chili powder, coriander cumin powder, turmeric powder, and also some garlic powder. You could use fresh garlic if you choose. So for the beans, all you're going to do is take a big pot and add some oil in there. I have the heat on medium heat, and I'm just waiting for my oil to heat up a little bit, and once my oil heats up, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions. You want to make sure when your onions hit the pot, it has that sizzling sound. That's how you know that the onions and the oil and everything is good to go. So the point here is to make our onions translucent so that way it loses its pungency and that it kind of has a mild and sweet flavor. And in order for that to happen, it will take about 2 to 3 minutes. But I wanted to speed up the process a little bit, so I just added a pinch of salt to it. And once you add your pinch of salt, then go ahead and just mix and make sure that everything is well coated. So this is what it looks like when it is done. And once your onions are nice and translucent, go ahead and add in your coriander cumin powder, your red chili powder, your turmeric powder. And I've only added a teaspoon of each just to make sure that it doesn't overpower the dish. You can always add more later, but you can never take any out. So just remember that. And once you add your spices, go ahead and mix them really well with the onions. And I would say give it about 30 seconds or so, just so it gives the chance for the spices to bloom. And then once your spices and your onions have combined together, add your beans, and all you're going to do is just mix in your beans really well with the mixture in the pot. This is just going to flavor up your beans, and it's going to give it a chance to have a lot of good flavor. Once you have mixed your beans very nicely, go ahead and add your taco seasoning mix. And I really like this part because it just adds a whole different level of flavor. You don't want to salt your dish just yet because taco seasoning can be salty, so taste it first before you add any salt. So I went ahead and added some water and garlic powder, and this is just going to help out my consistency of the beans. And you're just going to mix it really well again. And then you're just going to take a masher and mash your beans to the consistency that you like. So as you guys can see, this is my consistency. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's just the right consistency for me, but you can make your beans any which way you would like consistency-wise. And that's all for the beans. So let's go ahead and let's talk about assembling our tacos and how we can put this deliciousness together. So here I'm going to show you what I put in my tacos. I have the beans, I have some jalapeno toppings, I have some green pepper, I also use taco sauce, I have some lettuce as well, and then I also have this Taco Bell chipotle sauce that I got from Walmart, and it's really good. It elevates the flavor. Of course, some extra onions and then some cheese. So this is just the toppings that I chose, but you can add any kind of toppings you want. So I'm going to show you how I do the open face taco. I just take 2 tortilla shells and I break it in half. I've already put them in the microwave for 45 seconds. So I spread my beans on them nice and fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some lettuce on top. And this is already pre-shredded lettuce that you can get from Walmart or your grocery store. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some onions. And then I'm going to add some bell peppers. And I just love this. You can add any vegetable you want. And again, you can add or omit whatever you would like. Next, I'm going to add some jalapenos. Again, if you like it spicy, do what I'm doing. Otherwise, you can just omit it. And then I add lots of cheese. And then after the cheese is when I start adding my sauces. Now, I'm a saucy girl, so I love a lot of sauce in my tacos. So I have the chipotle sauce, which adds a nice kind of smoky flavor to the dish. And then I just top it with the taco sauce, which is really good and tangy. So that's how I make my open face taco. You can also just make a traditional taco and stuff it, and I'll show you that next. So this is my traditional stuffed taco. I just add all the veggies that I can add and I can fit into it, and it's really delicious. It's the same exact way I made my open face taco. So you can make it this way or you can make it the traditional way. But that is it, you guys. That is the simplest, easiest way to make an Indian style taco. There's nothing to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys want, you can check out the recipe down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.